Hi, welcome back to Math. Today we're going to talk about Module 4, Lesson 2. Interpret a fraction as division. How would we write out this problem or draw it out? How would we draw out this problem? Well, I could say, I'm going to use a different color. I could say that this one right here is one, let's just make it a cracker. Okay? I have one cracker. And guess what? I have 3 friends that want some of the cracker. Okay? Does that make sense? How much of the cracker is each friend going to get? That is the question. Well, I'm going to have to cut this into thirds. Right. So I've got 1/3, 2/3, and 3/3, right? So I've got a third here, a third here, and a third here. So if I take my one cracker and I divide it and give each one of my friends an equal part of the cracker, how much is each friend going to get? Each friend is going to get 1/3. So 1 divided by 3 is 3. What if you said, hey, I'm not really big on crackers. Okay, how about if we make it a pizza? Would that be better? Sure, let's do that. So, here's my one pizza. I'm going to cut it up into thirds, right? It's going to look a little like a peace sign, isn't it? So I've got a third here, and a third here. How much is each one of my friends going to get? Each one of my friends is going to get 1/3. Does that make sense? It's pretty easy, isn't it? Now let's change our problem slightly, okay? Let's use a new color. Let's say I'm going to divide 2 by 2. How would I draw that out? Well, how many crackers do I have? If we're going to talk about crackers. How many crackers do I have? I've got 2 crackers, right? And I'm going to divide those crackers. I'll turn them orange. I love this when my program does it. Okay, so I have 2 friends, right? How much is each friend going to get? Each friend is going to get 1 cracker, huh? This goes to friend 1, and the bottom one goes to friend number 2. So each person is going to get 1 cracker. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I hope so. Now, what if I had, let's change it around again, shall we? What if I had 3 divided by 2? What then? What do we do? Well, how would you like to talk about it? You want to talk about pizzas? Okay. So we have, how many pizzas do we want to draw out? We want to draw out 3 pizzas. Now I'm going to do what with these pizzas? Because how many friends? It's me and my friend, right? So me and my friend are the only ones eating these 3 pizzas. How am I going to divide them? Well, I could have this one, right? This could go to friend 1. I'm going to call it F1, my friend 1. So I'm going to have 1 pizza, right? And then I'm going to have friend 2, right? And they're going to get a pizza. So this pizza is going to go here. This one's going to go here. Are you okay with that so far? Everybody understand that? All right. So there's my pizzas, right? So I've taken care of this pizza and this pizza, right? I've given them to one to my friend and one to me. What do we do with this last pizza? What do we do with that one? Yeah. Say it. We're going to cut it in half, right? So now my friend is going to get a half a pizza, and I'm going to get a half a pizza, aren't I? You know, I could have shown that with a different color, couldn't I? Bummer. Okay, I'll call that my eggplant pizza. Sounds gross, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's this part right here, and this one was purple. And then, as you can see, my other half goes here. So I put one half there, and I put the purple one there. So how much does each friend get? How much does each friend get?
1.5.
Each friend is going to get one, because here's my one, and then my friend got one, right? And then I also got what? A half, and my friend got a half. So I've got 1.5. And if we wrote that down in a decimal, like we've done earlier this year, what would my decimal be?
1.5.
1.5, because remember 5, that the first space after the decimal means 10 pieces, right? And 5 is half of 10. Okay? So you remember that? All right, so that's how you draw out dividing things up. It's pretty easy. So when you do your work, feel free to draw it out like this. It's important because they'll help you remember it longer, okay? I love math.